Hello everyone, it's Kelly with Inspiring Women on a Mission again, and my good friend Nancy, and we've got kind of a fun topic this week. We're gonna talk about family weddings and how much fun they are, and just kind of the fun stuff that goes around it. So Nancy's she just attended one, and she had a lot of fun there, and she's gonna give us an update on what's going on with your family.
With the family. My husband and I, his niece, my niece by marriage, got married up in Scotch Creek, British Columbia. They were combining some Alberta relatives and some British Columbia relatives, and this beautiful location in BC. And we had the pleasure of being invited, one of the aunties and uncles, and there was around 100 people, 20 cabins in a horseshoe, a gorgeous setting, lovely people who run this work. Yes. And 3 or 4 days as opposed to, one day wedding when everybody rushes in, looks great, dances, has a few drinks, and then, maybe takes a hotel or drives home that night. Maybe gets to the gift opening the next day. This was out of the park. So much fun.
It's kind of like a family reunion wedding type of thing.
Totally. And
my family would be all over that.
Yeah. I even said to my sister and brother-in-law, who were the mother and the father of the groom, we could do a family reunion like this every year, because it was like that.
That's what my family does. We do our family.
Well, I know you do, but
a blast.
Yeah, so they've still there's different people still to be married in the family because there's 7 nieces and nephews. But anyhow, my niece married a young man who's Dutch from South Africa. His family's originally from Rhodesia, and his grandmother came from Scotland. She called herself the hippie grandma from Scotland. Super cool. I could not keep up with these people with drinking. They were so much fun. So we arrived on the Thursday. I'm walking. Terry slept in a little bit. We had the cottage to herself the first night. My mother-in-law went to stay with somebody else, and my other brother-in-law and my niece hadn't arrived yet. They were coming on the Friday. So I had my coffee, and I haven't, or maybe I put Bailey's in it. I can't remember. I usually put Bailey's in my second one.
That's what we did on my family reunion. So
yes, you got a Bailey's. Oh, I bought cherry whiskey too. So I added cherry whiskey. This is a long story about the cherry whiskey, but thinking that would be a good idea. And I'm wandering around thinking I'm going to go for a walk down at the lake, the beach, whatever. And there's these people, the South African people, are calling at me from their deck, like 4 or 5 cottages down. I haven't met them. I met quite a few of the relatives the day before. And they're like, hi, it's 7 a.m. and they're the only other ones up. So I go up there, there's 3 or 4 women up there, and the Scottish grandmother, who's a riot. They're all fabulous. Didn't want it to end. It was the party to beat all parties. I'm 50 years old. The kids had a great time. So, I gained 5 pounds, but it was well worth it. I mean, it was just so much eating and drinking. Terry managed to exercise, get in some exercise. My brother-in-law next door, he went for a run. We were not running it, biking, no. We were just visiting.
Yeah, visiting. Did you go for a hike or anything like that?
I know, actually I played badminton with my nephew and his girlfriend, but we were drinking.
That's what they're for.
Yeah, well, no, but badminton's a lot safer, right? We're on the lawn, right?
Right.
Anyhow, best time ever.
Okay.
I looked forward to it, all summer long, and it was out of the park, and I'm so excited for them. What a nice family.
Very nice.
And a beautiful event. We had a little tiny bit of rain, but everything was perfect for the bride and the groom, and they catered, the food came down from Kamloops, and
nice.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I could go back to this place in a heartbeat. What a perfect location to put everybody. We had our own self-contained, so when you've had enough of family, you could kind of wander back. Nobody knows you've left the party or the barbecue.
Got your own private.
Yeah, you can go back, sit up at your cottage. You can,
nice.
Read a book, close the blind, take a few minutes, have a shower, do your nails, whatever, read a book.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it was
really
awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very good.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. So
good.
that's my excitement. That's my storybook, my storytelling, and thanks for listening. And if you have any other little pointers or tips about where to do these kind of family things, because I'd like to make it kind of a
Well, we went to
an
Moran.
annual thing.
We went to Orcas Island at Moran State Park because my maiden name is Moran. So
Yes.
we just had our big family reunion there, and that was a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, there's another one. That's getting us down to the U.S. So thanks for listening, and we'll check in next. We would love you to subscribe. We know there's lots of people out there watching and listening, and if you're not sure how to subscribe, I'm sure you have a younger, more technologically savvy person in your family, i.e. a niece, a nephew, a child. Because some of us have needed help, the 50-year-olds, how to go on if you need a Gmail account or whatever to subscribe on YouTube. So we'd love to know that we're reaching you and that you're interested in hearing what we have to say.
Yeah, and if you have any other ideas of topics you'd like to hear us talk about, please leave those in the comments as well, because we welcome those, and we're always looking for new ideas and want to know what our listeners are wanting to know about, learn more about. We're more than happy to accommodate those requests. So.
Yeah, and even if you have something negative to say, tell it to us, because we won't know if you don't tell us, right, Cal?
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, try not to hurt our feelings too much. just say I have a tender Irish heart. Can't help it. So.
Okay, signing off now,
Okay.
and take care out there.
All right, it's Kelly and Nancy with Inspiring Women on a Mission. We'll see you next week. Thank you.